Hey guys, it's Charlie. It is August 21st, Friday, and I want you to listen to this. Here we go.
Fed supporters claim that they want to protect the public's interest with their secrecy. I don't think the American people want Congress running monetary policy.
No.
And I think that's very, very critical for people to understand.
Yes.
But the banks and Wall Street are the opponents of 1207,
They are.
and the people are for it. Just who best represents the public's interest? The real question is, why are Wall Street and the Fed so hysterically opposed to 1207?
Why?
Just what information are they so anxious to keep secret?
What is the information, Dr. Paul? Why is all this relevant to today, August 21st, Friday? I just want to draw everybody's attention back to the issues that are driving current events. Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked about 1207. Obviously, Congress is on their well-deserved summer break, and so we're not going to be talking about 1207 and audit the Fed. And in fact, Bernanke's self-promoting tour has been suspended. In my estimation, it's because of how darn well the stock market's doing. And what brought it to its new highs of 2009? A speech that he gave in Wyoming saying that stabilization's here and we're turning the corner, and he's fulfilling the prophecy that he made on 60 Minutes way back at the beginning of this year of his second half recovery. And believe it or not, people are buying it. They're buying into the lie that green shoots, that recovery is at hand because we have a Dow Jones at 9,500. A couple factors at play here. Number one, this administration is falling faster and harder than any administration has ever fallen in this period during the first term. So, is it beyond reason that the Federal Reserve and the White House is in collusion to try to paint a rosier picture to get things like cap and trade, like this Medical Reform Act, to get these pieces of legislation passed? I mean, put on a happy face and let's push through together type of deal? It could be that. It could be that Bernanke's coming up for another term as a Fed chairman. Who knows? This is what I do know. I do know that the real economy, the economy that I live in, the economy that you live in, where you go to work every day, where you have to write a check out for your mortgage or your car payment every month, that economy, well, frankly, it sucks. And it's getting worse. The fact of the matter is, there is not a sector of our economy that is doing well. The sectors that are showing growth or stabilization are showing it through, and only through, direct injection of money from the federal government. That's it, period. End of story. There's no sector that's on its own improving. And if I'm wrong, somebody tell me what it is. Okay? It's not the automotive sector or the manufacturing sector. Okay, automotive, we're showing increases month over month. Okay, well, the government owns two of them outright, and Shadow owns the third, Ford, which received money from Citi, which received money from the government. So, vis-a-vis, the government injected money into Ford. This industry would be non-existent right now if it wasn't for our taxpayer dollars. And even with that, sales projections were falling, and sales were falling month over month. So they came up with a multi-billion-dollar cash for clunkers deal to stimulate consumerism, to stimulate people to trade in perfectly good cars and go further into debt. The banking sector. Do I need to say any more? I mean, without federal dollars, without your dollars and my dollars in that system, they don't exist. But yet we're seeing record profits, record bonuses. The housing sector. This one blows my mind because I'm directly involved with this sector. We have a day of rally on Wall Street and the home builders rally because it's 7% up over last month, and it showed an increase over last year, the first time that's happened in 9 years. Touting what inference are they drawing there? I have no idea. I do know that foreclosures are at a record all-time high, and potential foreclosure and delinquencies are at a record all-time high. And once again, without direct federal government intervention, by giving thousands and thousands of dollars for first-time buyers, there would be no increase. So, like I've said in videos in the past, if it was as simple as writing a check to pay for all the problems, then life would be very rosy. The fact is, you can only do that for so long. You can only do that until the rest of the world wakes up to what we're doing to our dollar, to their reserve currency, and then it's game over. So, the short-minded masses in this country, they are continually buying into the lie that recovery is right around the corner, and indeed, you're missing the boat if you don't get back into the stock market. My suggestion is, if you're watching this and you're thinking I'm nuts because since March we've seen nothing but a march uphill on Wall Street, then put all your money in there and see what happens to it. You know, the fact of the matter is, money markets accounts are not shrinking. They're holding billions upon billions of dollars, yet $2 trillion has been put into the stock market. It hasn't come out of people's money market accounts, meaning people are still holding cash. So that tells you that there's $2 trillion pumped into the stock market that is coming from where? Yeah, you can't answer it. Because you don't know. Because it's on the down low. It's backdoor money coming in through, my opinion, the Federal Reserve. Pumping up this market, trying to pump up optimism. So, regardless if the Dow Jones is at 9,000, 10,000, 50,000, it doesn't change the fact that people are not hiring, that we're still losing hundreds of thousands of jobs a month, and that trend is going to continue. Foreclosures are continuing to happen. Banks are not lending. Businesses are failing. 80 banks this year so far, 150 of them have 5% or more non-performing assets. These are technically failed banks that are about to go under. FDIC is broke. California's a mess. Guys, don't be fooled by one day, 1 week, 1 year of lies. Because the fact of the matter is, at some point, as Jeremiah Wright likes to say, the chickens are coming home to roost. That's all I got.